If I were retiring this year, I wouldn't buy a huge fifth wheel. I'd buy one of these lightweight travel trailers instead. They're easier to tow, cheaper to own, and for most retirees, they're simply the smarter choice. You don't need a one-ton diesel truck sitting in your driveway just to enjoy RV life. Today, I'm walking you through 5 trailers that prove you can have real comfort without all that extra weight and extra stress hanging over your retirement. I'm Roadside Randy. I spend a lot of time looking at real RVs on real lots, and today I've narrowed it down to 5 lightweight trailers I genuinely recommend to retirees, picked for how easy they tow, how comfortable they feel to live in, and how well they hold up over time. Let's get into the countdown. Number 5. Coachmen Apex Nano. We're starting with the Coachmen Apex Nano, and I think the name says it all. This trailer was built from the ground up to be light and easy to live with. Most Apex Nano floor plans have a dry weight somewhere in the neighborhood of 4,000 to 4,800 pounds, depending on which layout you choose. That's light enough that a lot of mid-size SUVs and smaller pickups can tow it without breaking a sweat. Lengths typically run from about 19 feet up to around 28 feet, so there's some flexibility depending on how much room you want, and sleeping capacity usually lands around 4 to 6 people. What surprised me about this one is how efficiently it uses its space. Nothing feels wasted. The dinette, the seating, the cabinetry, it all seems placed with a purpose, rather than just filling in whatever room was left over. The kitchen is compact but functional, typically with a 2 or 3 burner cooktop, a microwave, and a refrigerator sized appropriately for the trailer. The bathroom is simple and efficient too, usually with a shower, toilet, and a small vanity. Neither one is going to wow you, but they get the job done without adding unnecessary weight. Storage is one of the things Coachmen actually does well here. You'll find a reasonable amount of overhead cabinet space inside, along with exterior storage compartments for things like your folding chairs, hoses, and leveling blocks. On the outside, most models come with a power awning, which matters a lot more than people expect once you're parked somewhere sunny for a week. I'd recommend this one to retirees who are towing with a smaller SUV and want the simplest possible setup. Nothing fancy, just dependable and easy. Why does this make sense for retirees? Because it strips away the complexity. You're not managing a massive trailer. You're not worried about whether your truck can handle it, and you're not paying for square footage you'll never actually use. If your priority is keeping things simple and affordable, this is a strong starting point. Used prices on the Apex Nano typically run somewhere between $12,000 and $18,000, depending on the year, condition, and floor plan. On the plus side, it's light, affordable, and easy to tow. The trade-off is that the interior finishes are a bit more basic compared to some of the other trailers we're about to look at, and the smaller floor plans can feel tight if you're someone who likes extra elbow room. Real quick, before we move on to number 4, if you're finding this helpful so far, go ahead and hit that like button. It genuinely helps this video reach more retirees who are looking for exactly this kind of guidance. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications because I've got plenty more RV buying guides coming your way. Drop a comment too. I'd love to know if you've towed anything like this trailer before. Now, if you want something with a bit more polish without adding much weight, the next one on our list might be exactly what you're looking for. Number 4. Grand Design Imagine AIM. This next one is the Grand Design Imagine AIM. And I'll be honest, Grand Design has built a strong reputation in the RV world for build quality, and it shows here. The Imagine AIM line typically has a dry weight ranging from about 4,200 pounds up to roughly 5,800 pounds, depending on the floor plan you choose. Lengths usually run from around 21 feet to 27 feet, and sleeping capacity generally falls between 4 and 6 people. This is the kind of trailer I'd happily tow across the country. The layouts feel more open and thoughtfully designed than a lot of trailers in this weight class, with a comfortable sofa or theater seating option and a dinette that doesn't feel like an afterthought. What really stood out to me is the kitchen. Most floor plans include a decent-sized refrigerator, a multi-burner cooktop, a microwave, and noticeably more counter space than you'd expect for the trailer's overall size. If you actually enjoy cooking while traveling, this is a meaningful upgrade over more basic, lightweight trailers. The bathroom tends to be a step up too, often including a one-piece shower surround, which holds up better over time than some of the seamed designs you'll find in cheaper units. Storage is genuinely good for a lightweight trailer as well. There's usually a pass-through compartment outside large enough to fit folding chairs, a small grill, or even a portable generator. I'd recommend this one to retirees who want their trailer to still look and feel sharp 5 years down the road, not just on the day they drove it off the lot. This trailer appeals to retirees who want something that still feels light and easy to tow, but doesn't feel like they're sacrificing comfort or style to get there. It's the kind of trailer where the finishes actually look good after a few years of use, not just on the day you bought it. Used prices typically range from about $16,000 to $24,000 depending on age and condition. The pros here are strong build quality, a nicer interior, and genuinely useful storage. The con is that prices run a bit higher than some of the more basic, lightweight options, and a few of the larger floor plans creep up towards £6,000, so it's worth double-checking your specific tow vehicle's capacity before committing. I almost put this next trailer at number 1. The only reason I didn't is because the trailer you're about to see solves one problem even better. Number 3. Jayco J Feather Micro. Up next is the Jayco J Feather Micro, and this one has built a loyal following among retirees for a simple reason. It strikes a really solid balance between weight, comfort, and price. Dry weight on the J Feather Micro typically runs from about 3,500 pounds on the smallest floor plans up to around 5,200 pounds on the larger ones. Lengths generally range from 17 feet all the way up to 27 feet, giving you a lot of flexibility depending on how much trailer you actually want to deal with, and sleeping capacity usually falls between 4 and 6 people. What I really like about this lineup is how efficiently the smaller floor plans use their space. Even on the compact models, you'll typically find a proper bed, not some awkward fold-out arrangement that you have to rebuild every night. The kitchen is straightforward but well thought out, with a 2 or 3 burner stove, a microwave, and a refrigerator that's appropriately sized for the trailer. The bathroom is compact on most models, though a few of the larger floor plans offer a slightly roomier setup. Storage tends to be a strong point here too, with a reasonable amount of overhead cabinet space inside and exterior storage on most floor plans. Why does this one appeal to retirees specifically? Because Jayco has built a long track record of reliability, and resale values tend to hold up well. If my parents asked me what to buy, this would be near the top of my list, simply because it's hard to go wrong with it. I'd recommend this one to retirees planning on full-time RV living, since the wide range of floor plan sizes means you can find something that fits your specific needs without compromising. Used prices typically run from about $14,000 to $21,000, depending on the floor plan and condition. The pros are strong reliability, good resale value, and a wide range of floor plan sizes to choose from. The con is that the smaller models can feel cramped if 2 people are trying to move around at the same time, so it's worth actually walking through one in person before deciding which size fits your needs. Now, before we get into my top 2 picks, here's something I noticed while researching all of these trailers. The lightest ones aren't always the cheapest, and the cheapest ones aren't always the lightest. A lot of people assume those 2 things go hand in hand, but manufacturers make very different trade-offs depending on what they're trying to achieve. Some shave weight by using thinner materials. Others shave weight through smarter construction and better engineering, which usually costs a little more upfront but holds up a lot better over time. Keep that in mind as we look at our final 2 trailers, because it explains a lot about why they're priced the way they are. Now here's where things get really interesting. If towing is your biggest concern, you're going to love this next one. Number 2. Forest River Rockwood Geo Pro. This next one is the Forest River Rockwood Geo Pro, and I think it's one of the most underrated trailers on the market for retirees right now. Dry weight typically runs from about 3,000 pounds on the smallest floor plans up to around 4,700 pounds on the larger ones, which makes this one of the lightest options on our entire list. Lengths generally range from 17 feet to 23 feet, keeping things genuinely compact and easy to maneuver, with sleeping capacity usually falling between 2 and 5 people, depending on the floor plan. What surprised me most about this trailer is how open it feels, despite being under 4,000 pounds on most layouts. Forest River designed these with larger windows and a brighter overall color scheme, and it actually makes a real difference once you're standing inside. This trailer has one of the better kitchens you'll find in this weight class. It typically includes a 2-burner cooktop, a microwave, and a refrigerator, with the counter space positioned in a way that doesn't feel like an afterthought. The bathroom is compact, as you'd expect on a trailer this light, but most floor plans include a proper shower with a glass or solid door, rather than a curtain, which is a small detail that makes daily life feel a bit more comfortable. Storage is genuinely impressive given the size. Several floor plans include a large pass-through compartment outside, big enough for chairs, a small grill, and other gear. I'd recommend this one to solo travelers or retired couples who are towing with something like a Toyota Highlander or Ford Explorer and want the lightest possible trailer without sacrificing too much on comfort or style. Used prices typically range from about $15,000 to $22,000, depending on the floor plan and year. The pros are excellent fuel efficiency for towing, a bright and modern interior, and genuinely useful storage for its size. The con is that the smaller floor plans don't offer much room for more than 2 people to live comfortably for extended periods, so solo travelers and couples will get the most out of this one. And now, let's get to my top pick, the one that pulled everything together better than any other trailer on this list. Number 1. Winnebago Micro Mini. Our top pick today is the Winnebago Micro Mini, and once you understand why, I think you'll see exactly why it earned this spot. Dry weight on the Micro Mini typically runs from about 3,500 pounds up to around 5,200 pounds, depending on the floor plan. Lengths range from about 17 feet to 25 feet, which keeps things very manageable for towing and parking, and sleeping capacity usually falls between 4 and 6 people. What sets this trailer apart is how well thought out the layouts are. Even on the smaller floor plans, the design team clearly spent time figuring out how to make every square foot useful, rather than just shrinking down a bigger trailer. This is the kind of trailer I'd happily tow across the country without a second thought. The kitchen typically includes a 2 or 3 burner cooktop, a microwave, and a refrigerator, along with more counter space than you'd expect given the trailer's overall footprint. The bathroom is a standout feature on several floor plans, often including a one-piece shower surround and a real vanity, which is something you don't always find on lightweight trailers in this price range. It feels more finished, more like a small home bathroom than a cramped RV afterthought. Storage is excellent throughout. Most floor plans include a sizable pass-through compartment outside, along with thoughtful interior storage that doesn't feel like leftover space. Winnebago also tends to include nice exterior touches, like a power awning and a clean, modern paint scheme that holds up well over the years. Here's why this one earned the top spot. Winnebago has built one of the strongest reputations in the entire RV industry, not just for lightweight trailers, but across their whole lineup. That reputation matters when you're trusting a trailer to hold up over years of regular use, and when you eventually go to sell it. I'd recommend this one to retired couples who spend weeks at a time on the road and want a trailer that genuinely feels like home wherever they park it. I can picture pulling into a quiet campground beside a lake, putting out the awning, making a cup of coffee, and realizing you don't miss the bigger trailer one bit. That's what I like most about the Micro Mini. It gives you everything you need without making every travel day feel like work. Used prices typically run from about $16,000 to $24,000 depending on the floor plan and condition. The pros here are strong build quality, excellent resale value, and a genuinely comfortable interior despite the light weight. The con is that prices run a bit higher than some of the more basic options on this list, and the most popular floor plans can be harder to find on the used market because so many people hold on to them. So let's bring this all together and figure out which trailer might actually be right for you. If you're a couple looking for the best overall balance of comfort and reliability, that Winnebago Micro Mini is hard to beat. If you're traveling solo and want the lightest possible trailer to tow, the Forest River Rockwood Jayco Pro is worth a serious look. If you're planning on full-time RV living and want something with strong resale value and a wide range of floor plan sizes, the Jayco J Feather Micro gives you that flexibility. If you want nicer finishes and genuinely useful storage without adding much weight, The Grand Design Imagine AIM delivers that. And if you're mainly doing weekend trips and want something affordable and simple, the Coachmen Apex Nano gets the job done without overcomplicating things. I'd love to know which one of these caught your attention the most. Drop a comment and let me know. And if you've owned any of these trailers yourself, I'd genuinely like to hear how it's held up. Because real experience from people actually living with these things matters more than anything I can tell you from a spec sheet. So go ahead and leave that comment, and while you're down there, if this video helped you out, hit that like button for me. It really does make a difference in getting this in front of more retirees who are trying to figure out the same thing you were a few minutes ago. And if you're not subscribed yet, now's a good time. Just hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next RV buying guide. I'm Roadside Randy, helping everyday Americans make smarter decisions about RVs, trucks, and life on the road. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.